let's talk about Shark Tank, because you did go on season 3 of Shark Tank, and it's an episode which I did happen to rewatch again yesterday, though I'd seen it once originally when you posted on all the BNI handles and on your social media as well. In a heartbeat, you had Namita who came in and she said, here's 75 lakhs. Okay, talk our viewers through what it was like to get into Shark Tank. It must have been a process, and once you were actually there, what was that experience like?
So I think somebody knew me there. They called me up and I filed in and I went. It was a very, very smooth process for me. I was incidentally in US. If you remember, I said I've traveled to US every December.
Right.
So I got a call there. So I said, look, I'm here and I can't make it. So they said, we'll hold it. You come. So I said, I'm coming on such and such days. No worries. You book your flight the next day. So I landed. I booked my flight the next day. I went to Mumbai. I was the last episode to be shot.
Right.
I was the longest to be shot. I was inside the tank for 3.5 hours. I'm the most watched show in the history of Shark Tank with 3 million views. 3 million views.
Yeah.
I am the longest aired episode in the history of Shark Tank with 43 minutes. So this is what it is. And initially, I was finding a little crazy. I said, what am I doing here? Am I going there to get investment, or what is it really? But the girl, she convinced me good enough. She's like, sir, don't look at investment, look at it as a marketing gimmick. You're on a national television. That fame will give you accolades and success and all that stuff. I said, look, do I really need it? She said, come over. I went. That's how it happened. When I was going inside, there was obviously butterflies in my stomach. I'd been to a set, but after a long, long time. So my wife, coaxed me a bit. She's like, do it. I walked in and then it's history. And in fact, the deal was signed within 5 minutes of the time I walked into the tank. But they circumvented in a way that they showed it in the end in the episode. But she had said within 5 minutes, this is the one. I said, in fact, ma'am, could you let me check with the other sharks?
Right.
And Piyush was interested,
Right.
but then for some reason, it didn't happen.
Right.
And that's the story. Yeah.
That's amazing. Because normally people say that, बहुत rounds रखे हैं, 2-3 round हैं, and then there's elimination, and then finally there is like the final selection. Because they started, I think, by season 2 itself, because Raghav and Amit were also in season 2 with that.
That's right.
And I think that at that time was perhaps one of the most watched episodes as well. But they had also several rounds, and I think there was a different process being followed.
Yeah.
But amazing, you had like
a piece of cake for me.
Walked in, closed the deal, picked up the check, and the check came, right?
The check came. I was surprised because I hear people that you don't get money, you get ghosted. It takes time, there's due diligence and all that stuff. But to my luck, I had a wonderful lady who supported me. And by the time I came back, the money was in the bank, which was amazing. I did not believe. And I said, where did this come from?
No due diligence.
I did not know where is it coming from. And it said Thapa Vision Limited. I said, wow, people have been BSing outside. It's not possible. And the money was sitting in my bank. Wonderful lady, great support, great mentor, a lot to learn from her. I'm amazed to meet Namita. It's really an honor again. She's an inspiration. I've met her in her office, the entire family. Truly inspirational. I've seen this lady coming herself from Pune to Delhi, sitting with the Quick Kong guys, with the diary open, making notes. How humble. Can you imagine? So that's
sign off also a great entrepreneur. For that.
Great listener.
Right. And which is so important. Now, one aspect which is, again, people are lining up towards, one is obviously Shark Tank and the entire Shark Tank culture. What is your advice to younger entrepreneurs, startup entrepreneurs? Does it make sense to get onto forums like Shark Tank or others and let equity go early? Or do you think it makes more sense to go down the debt route and let equity go later?
So I always tell, if debt is possible, do it, because you hold your company to yourself and you can build it the way you want it. Because the moment an investor comes in, you got to work and dance according to him or her. Fortunately, we've not been there, she's a very supporting lady. But this is the route. But asking me honestly, going on a Shark Tank, yes, why not? You may not take the deal. But go there. You become.
I'm sure you love this particular clip. If you want to watch the full episode, click on the link below and watch the whole episode.